Again, a four-man rush. And the pass is caught, and a first down at the 43. Reese Thomas beating Mello Dotson. Moment for Reese Thomas, who started his career as a walk-on at Kansas. A couple of catches in this first quarter. Speaking of a couple of grabs, Abe Hare with his second catch. Lost the ball late, but they're going to say he was down. Kansas brings the blitz. They set up the screen. One man to beat, but staying home was Dotson. It looked like the Lions had it set up. The blitz was dialed, but Dotson with assignment football in his first half. And now the best starting position of the day for the Lions. Glance gets rid of it quickly, and the first touch on the evening for Jeff Caldwell. And Caldwell thrown down late. And they really are high on their left tackle, Gareth Warren, big number 78. That's the side that they're trying to find any type of daylight on, but there was nothing. Mello Dotson lending support from the secondary. Glance, timing pattern, picked off. See you later, pick six. Mello Dotson.
That's a dangerous man to throw a field comeback against. And if you're not absolutely sure as a quarterback that Mello Dotson isn't in off coverage, I don't recommend throwing it. Mello Dotson squatting on this the entire time. Nate Glance, the timing's fine, but Mello Dotson is there all the way. Reads this perfectly, triggers on the football, pick six.
Glance looking against the four-man rush, trying to buy some time. Double clutches, now lobs, and the pass is caught. Jones out of the backfield makes the catch. And for the third time.
The end of last season feels really good to start this year. Here's Fagan again. Big Ten honorable mention as a true freshman last year. Quickly break their huddle. Allmeyer fakes the pitch, zips one to the sideline. It's reeled in for a first down inside the 15. Tanner, they were hoping. On third down, Altmyer swings it to the outside. McCray's first touch of the night. That's Josh McCray, fourth-year junior. Mello Dotson with a tackle. And this will be a 3-and-out for Illinois.
Has won the battle today.
Aiden Fagan gets the handoff. A nice edge set by the Illinois offensive line. Mello
next to each other in the shotgun. A little motion. Sluka with time launches down the seam. It's tipped and nearly picked. They wanted Casey Kane, and this secondary is the strength for Kansas.
They will show you a bunch of eye candy to try to get you they'll formation you into the coverage that they want. Saw that one down in the red zone in last week's game. It went to Ricky
for Sluka. Play action. And there is Ricky White, his first reception. He was third in the FBS in receiving. They fake the end around to DeJesus. Instead, it's Thomas. And he's going to be close.
Got to get playmakers going. It's a long night.
There's DeJesus in motion. Instead, a running play. And Devin Green across the 40.
Yeah, he had the 2 timeouts. He said he actually had 2 plays called, so he felt like Sluka was in a good position to run the offense in that red zone. The problem was it got really late. He said by the time he felt like Sluka.
Not much going on. Dotson again, the tackle to cut down. Sluka trying to escape, ducks under Robinson, still going. Sluka down all the way to about the 2-yard line.
Over the middle, the slant to Hudson Clement. Clement cross midfield. And finally dragged down at the 40 by Mello Dotson from West Virginia. Here we got the Mountaineers. Here's Garrett Green. Plenty of time. Over the middle, he's got a man. And that's Hudson Clement.
Yeah, a clear flow to the ball.
Green throwing the slant. Nothing happening there.
Yeah. Yeah, these corners, you know.
Mello's like, nah.
Nah, you know, they don't play man an awful lot, but they do when they get near the red zone. And these guys they're jumping all over these slants, and they're so good at it. You have to be careful. They're so good at it. They'll pick it off and take it the other way. And just laying outside and reads this well. Excellent.
Third.
Dynamic play by these two corners.
Green, here's a slant, and that one's complete. Hudson Clement.
Yeah, that was...
Fix it to White. He's going to throw it. Takes a hit, and it's picked off by Mello Dotson. J.B. Brown, the hardest hitter on that Kansas defense, delivered the lick.
Rolling on the field is an
throw was short.
First down.
And now Kobe and Mello have both gotten a pick.
Yeah, and if the ball is in their area, they're going to go up and make a play on it. They are both playmakers. But J.B. Brown made that play with the hit on Green. And this kept Green from getting anything on the ball. And there he is, highest point. And these two corners, Kobe Bryant and Mello Dotson, both have picks. Both came into this game as two of the better corners in college football. And they've been showing kick if necessary.
They're coming after Green over the middle. That's complete to Clement. And he's in Jayhawk territory.
A couple times on that slant.
Minute 40. Jet sweep. Gallagher. He's brought down at the 41.
Never run the season longer than 20 yards. And that is Savion Williams with the first touch. Ultra athletic freak, if you will.
Coach has.
3rd and 3 for Josh Hoover, and that is on the money. Jack Besh moved those chains. Let the play on. Hoover on 3rd down. Pressure. Flushed, but composed. Looking sideline. Last second throw. It's short of the sticks, but complete to Besh. Son Devin Dye, transfer from Utah State, also on this Jayhawks team. Tough season for Besh. And Williams wasn't looking. Dotson got the interception. Number 10 in Mello Dotson's prolific career.
Ruling on the field is an interception. First down, Kansas.
Yeah, there appeared to be some miscommunication between Hoover and Williams. It didn't look like Williams was on point with it. But Mello says, hey, you throw a ball my way, I'm used to picking it off, as he makes the fingertip grab right there. Phenomenal. Second interception by this Kansas Jayhawk defense.
Possession game, but KU needs to stop in the most desperate way. And Cam Cook methodically picking up the first down. Mello Dotson is
You're able to chew up some clock and pick up first down.
And TC was averaging 89 rushing yards per game coming into this, as that's complete to Jack Besh. So far tonight.
Jayhawk 32, quickly to the outside. Receiver screen to Jake Smith.
Oh, what a play. What a play by Mello Dotson out there. The disguise, they were showing it too deep. They come out of it. They were playing man-free.
Levitt throwing. Got a man behind the defense, and it was Melquan Stovall, and that one went off his hands.
Yeah, they are working on that matchup with Mello Dotson. I mean, every deep ball has been thrown in his direction. You know, they used Guillory over there, and now it's Stovall. And Stovall had a shot at this, couldn't come up with it. Kansas fans are happy about it. Arizona State fans were saying, hey, a little pass interference.
Levitt started 3 for 3 on that opening drive. Since then, gone 0 for 5 before making that one. And Astro Omi Ray. We will do that.
I think
here's Levitt over the middle. That's caught by Jordan Tyson. And they ripped the football away from him. It looked like Mello Dotson was the guy.
And that whistle wasn't until much later.
No signal yet.
Only the Kansas players.
The ruling in the field is a fumble recovered by the defense. First down, Kansas.
There you have it, Mello Dotson. They've been picking on him all night long, and redemption.
He says, I got a little something for you coming my way. Ripping the ball out, getting the recovery. And so the question on replay is really whether he was down before the ball came out. Nope, he is standing up. There was no whistle until much later. I think replay is going to confirm this call on the field.
Just the third turnover this season. Raleek Brown checks into the game. Levitt back to Brown. And he's forced out of bounds at the 35 by Mello Dotson.
Pick up that first down.
They converted on a fourth down earlier in the game. It's a handoff. Give it to Burnett, the big man. He's got that size. He has the first down. 220-pound true freshman from Andalusia.
His cramps are a doozy.
A fake throw. Makai Muse. Mello Dotson immediately right there to bring him down. Nope, they're going to say.
Check on his status. Giddens in the backfield. And a touch into a mass of humanity. 1 yard gain. Mello Dotson was there.
So you could methodically go down the field, or you could take it right now.
Johnson on the move. To layer that pass over multiple defenders. And it's out of bounds looking for Jackson. And double coverage with Mello Dotson right in front. The Wildcats in that one. Since then, Avery Johnson's been sensational on the slant. There goes Jace Brown, a first down, ushered out at the 46. Taylor.
You guys have mentioned how even keel Avery Johnson.
The fumble deep in Kansas territory. Back in the third. Play action for Johnson. Jaden Jackson has it. Driven down short. 4th and 12. Kansas taking a roll the dice. Johnson incomplete and broken up by Mello Dotson. Cephas, the intended receiver. Dotson said night to night and just swatted that one away.
When we talked to their coaches from Kansas about Mello Dotson, they said, he's the most mellow guy I've been around. He's cool. But more than cool, this man is on fire. Big play after big play after big play for Mello Dotson. 4 picks last year, tied for the team lead. 3 pick sixes on his career. That's a big play by Mello Dotson.
He was grabbing the back of the in Kansas territory. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. Avery Johnson will keep it. Avery Johnson ushered out hard. There was some late.
Becht on the move. Now sets up, and that's broken up. Incomplete. The coverage from Mello Dotson. You mentioned it at the top, Yogi. Dotson and Kobe Bryant been with this program 4 years and have become 2 of the most established corners in the country.
That's a really nice job. They move the pocket for Rocco Becht, and then he gets the ball out on time, but Dotson is all over it. Really nice job with that right arm. Never pulls out of any self-inflicted negatives with the shifts of these 2 tight ends right now. Strength of the defense changes.
Becht looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Mello Dotson with the pick, and he takes it all the way back. The Kansas Jayhawks have been heartbroken so many times this year, and Mello Dotson just delivered the heartbreaker.
Retzloff into the end zone, picked off. He went at the wrong guy. The Mello fellow Dotson. Mello Dotson
snuffs the drive with a big pick in the end zone. That's his 5th one of the season, and that's why he's all Big 12 conference.
This BYU coaching staff talked to us about the corners for Kansas doing a great job being physical, forcing receivers wider than they want to be. It felt like with that throw, Retzlaff expected Tasse to be further inside. Either way, that throw has to be out towards the sideline or more or further up the field toward the back pylon. But Mello Dotson just does a great job of forcing the receiver that way, so the throw ends up inside. And he's able to make the pick. Ultimately, though, that wasn't as much what Mello Dotson did. It's a poor throw by Retzlaff.
Blitz coming. He got rid of it ahead of it. And a first down, Marion. Keelan Marion.
Check at the line of scrimmage.
Retzlaff with the audible. They option it into the boundary. And nowhere to go. They're going to be stuffed way short of the first down. Hinckley or Ropati had nowhere to go. Dotson with great run support off the corner. And
this got to be the best crowd of the year for KU.
Augustive out of the backfield is hit. It's Mello Dotson who makes the stop along with the onside tackle. 2nd and 11 for Colorado. Pressure right up the middle, and Shedeur Sanders-Stacy just got it away, and he comes to the sideline. That's Shepard for the first time to
win season. On the Kansas sideline, they feel like, man, we've been about a month behind in development all year.
Yeah, both of these teams are playing their best at the right time, and that is right on time.
Slant routes here.
5 catches now, and a touchdown for Cameron, 66 yards receiving. That one is tipped. Cameron almost caught it. Mello Dotson there in the coverage. This Kansas defense probably a little exhausted now. They've been on the field quite a bit here in the second go for the first time ever. They've got to clean it up a little bit. 2nd down and 9. Robertson complete again to Josh Cameron. What a touchdown in the first half. They keep feeding him. How about the redshirt freshman just bruising his way into the 2nd and 3rd level. At times, but once that O-line was established and the quarterback position was solidified, everything kind of fell into place as Reese catches on the outside.